I thought, I'm going to start a startup. And
I warned you.
well, I don't know. It's like, I think for the last 7 years, we just turned 8 years old this year. Feel like I've been running a business, and this is the first year I could call myself an entrepreneur. And there's a difference between running a business and being an entrepreneur. And as many people could tell you, or you could read about the life of a startup, and people are writing books about it, and they talk about leadership and big expansion. And do you take investment or, all these things? If you are purpose or mission driven, it's almost like you have blinders on, and it doesn't matter what anybody says, you're going to do it. And also, if you have a mission and you're driven, and you have your blinders on, and you have resilience, and you have grit, look out. Because no matter how hard it has been to develop and build a company or keep staff or deal with finances, we have stayed the course. And people, they tell you, they write about it all the time. People in your life will tell you you're crazy. You're never going to make money. It's not a good life for you. What are you doing? It's like people will tell you stop, and you don't, right? Or I didn't. And there did my partner, or, we're a boutique agency. We have very small staff, but we stayed the course. Building culture has mostly to do with some of these skills, right? Like, I am an authentic leader. I am a transparent leader. When it is hard, I don't pretend everything's okay. When I've had contractors during, our first 3 years where we weren't getting paid in the cycles that schools pay, right? Which I didn't anticipate. I didn't know. Like, I didn't have any business acumen in education. I was like, we can't pay you for 3 months. Entrepreneurs tell you, oh, that happens all the time. Business people be like, you need to close your business. It's not financially viable.
Yep.
Right. And so you have to make a decision, right? As a leader or, a founder, like, do I believe enough in this work that we're going to get through this? And if I tell you that happens so many times in a 365-day year cycle, it happens all the time, questioning, like, this is a crazy thing we're doing right now, because we had no initial investment. It was an idea and a dream and hope. And, so we're here 8 years later. Yeah. I mean, it's building a culture of trust and authenticity and transparency and grit. We have had 2 salespeople over the course of really the last 3 years that it wasn't for them. They came in and I couldn't onboard them enough to say, this is not a stable business, right? You're going to get transparency, a lower base salary and a very high commission. If you can sell, you can make a lot of money. And it wasn't steady enough for them from a traditional education sales background. So, when I was looking at some of the questions in advance, I was thinking, oh, don't ask me about staff culture. Like, they didn't stay, But I thought about it and I couldn't have warned them anymore. I think people think that they can manage it, but it's very volatile, the work that we do. And you have to bring in people that are ready for the ride, the roller coaster, that also believe in here, right? In their hearts and spirits and souls, that this is really making change. We see it when we train, we see it in the kids, we see it in the videos they send to us. We don't have formal data around our programs, but that is getting in the way of the good work, right? Where data becomes the stop instead of the work getting out there. And that's something new I really paid attention to, that people who are looking only at data and buying programs because of data, not because of impact, and is another one of those systems problems, right? It's a bureaucratic, the district requires this to happen because it makes them risk. And they are risk averse in a career in a place where, again, this is like art, right? Like, this is like every day you have a new palette when you walk into the classroom and you can say, what do I want to paint today? How do I want to inspire something really beautiful with my children? How do I make them think a little differently? What color would I put on that palette, like on that, canvas, where they're going to be like, whoa, why'd you do that? Wait a minute. Right? You really want to get that, their brains and their spirit going.